Let's talk about the XD45. These are actually called HS2000 back in Croatia, of which they are actually manufactured. Springfield Armory marks this pistol as the XD. However, in one point they did call it the HS2000. So they found out that it's better to stamp their Springfield stamp on it and call it XD to set it apart from, well, a foreign pistol. But again, like I said, this is made in Croatia. It's not a US design. However, some parts of it does borrow from US pistol, which is, you know, this beaver tail safety. Well, it's not really beaver tail. It's grip safety. Before I get into it, let's talk about what it comes with, which is a very big thing, a very good, a very attractive thing this pistol comes with. Man, I'm not feeling very good. I think right now there's a virus going around. I think it's right now affecting me. It comes this really nifty box. Ooh, look at that. It's for your magazines. Nice. Comes with a holster. Ooh, I tried this. It fits well. It has a loop for your belt. You might need to get a stiff belt for it, because it's, when you put your pistol in there, it doesn't come out that quick. Just make sure you get the right size for it. And it comes with a magazine loader. Works okay. I prefer my thumb. This fits on rails that for some reason are that, you know, has on the holster, both holsters, the magazine and the pistol holster. So it fits like that. I'm not sure if that's the way it's made for. I'm gonna read the. Actually take the time to read the manual and see what's up with that. So let's get the pistol side. It comes with your spare magazine, as each pistol should come with a spare magazine. It comes with this really nice looking lock. Usually I see it like coated with polymer, which is actually barrel for the barrel. So you might not want to use this lock at all for your pistol, because that's rough. It also comes with the cleaning brush. My Walther didn't come with a clean brush. What's up with that? But for the price of this pistol, you get quite a bit with it. Quite a few goodies with this. Let's zoom out. Yeah, it's not as much. So very value packed, I gotta say. Take this away. Now we're gonna talk about the gun. Ambidextrous magazine release. I'm just gonna go from there. Polished steel magazine. Let's see, Springfield Armory, it says on the bottom. Some magazine manufacturers, like the Walther, it's not made in the place where the pistol is designed. It's could have been like Walther's comes from Italy, so this really doesn't say where it's made. Probably just from Croatia. They're really nice looking though. Here's the magazine latch, so that actually helps with the ambidextrous magazine release. You got your trigger safety like your Glock, and your grip safety right here, like I said. You can pull the trigger all the way back, but until this is depressed, nothing's going. It won't go all the way back. Has your striker indicator, let you know it's ready to go. Also has a chamber indicator, also let you know the condition of your pistol. One feature it has is that if it's out of battery, it's not going to go until it's in battery. Also, to make sure it doesn't go out of battery, you have this plate right here that's attached to the guide rod, which if you're pressing against someone or something, it still will go. Sights look adjustable. You just have to drift them with a punch or a tool. Make sure you use a brass punch so you're not killing your pistol. Front sights looks like you could replace it with if you want a fiber optic or what. You have this barrel block under chamber. It looks a lot like the Glock's, which probably is. Man, Gangsta and Glock is making a lot of money, I'll tell you what. Alright, disassemblies. Let's go into that. To disassemble it, you need to pull the side all the way through rear. I'm tired right now because I've been doing this way too often. And also I'm left-handed. I'm not left-handed, I shoot left-handed, so a lot of my motor functions is left-handed. So, I mean for the pistol, that is. Once you get all the way rear, you have this notch right here, allows this lever to go up. The cam will rotate where will allow the slide to go forward. However, before you put the slide on, before the slide could go forward, you have the striker is actually holding it back because the sear is blocking, so you gotta pull the trigger, and that will go forward as soon as you let go. Has a dual captive spring, which is nice because this looks like a device that will actually help with the recoil of the 45 ACP. You have the mainspring here that's a lower spring rate, which will compress first until you get to the higher spring rate here. So it will mitigate with the recoil, which I did happen to fire this. I have a video after this, and the recoil wasn't bad. I can't remember when the last time I shot a 45 ACP pistol, how bad the recoil was, but it's noticeable compared to a 9mm pistol. I do, however, prefer a 1911 whenever shooting 45 ACP. Those are the guns to shoot the cartridge with. You have a Glockish barrel, and it's a little scalloped here for reliability. One thing I noticed though, let's go do this, is not the complete feed ramp. Part of the feed ramp is actually built into the pistol, or into the frame. Let's see if I can get that in there. So it does kind of borrow from the 1911, I'll tell you what. I haven't shot hollow points with this, but I haven't heard any issues when shooting hollow points. So, and I really don't think it's gonna hurt the reliability too much because of that break right there from steel. This is actually steel right here. From steel to another piece of steel. It's put together. It has a pin block right here. The buttons are here to allow the striker to go all the way forward. And the extractor is actually not the extractor. Yeah, the extractor is actually internal. It's put together. Remember I was talking about the thing where it won't shoot unless it's in battery. You have this cutout right here, which allows this to go up. If this is depressed, the sear won't go down. Once it comes up, the sear could actually go down to allow the striker to go forward. One thing to notice before I put this together is these beefy slide rails. Check that out. The back, however, is made of polymer. The front is steel. Prove that. One stick here. No, that's sticking something else. No stick there. So, pretty nice design, I'll tell you that much. Let's bring up another pistol that we compare it to. This is my Walther, which I can shoot very well with. Not much going on there, huh? I think the Glock's the same way. This one's very visible. I'm going to go ahead and mention on the assembly and disassembly. You gotta have some muscle to do it, I'm telling you. If you don't, one thing you could do is put the magazine in, grab it on the front. That'll help you with the slide stop. Pull it forward, drop your magazine, ease it forward somehow. I've been doing this too often. Getting really tired. So that's I don't know if I skipped anything. Let's talk about the size and how it compares with other compactish pistols. I would consider this in between a full size and a compact, because this one is considered a compact. Look at how big the barrel is and slide. It's about the same length. Sight radius is about the same. Barrel is about the same. However, put up, the magazine is going to be longer. So it's a good candidate for concealed carry. I'll buy the longest magazine or grip. Although I think they do market a compact version. I'm not sure if the barrel is going to be smaller because I really don't think that's necessary. But maybe the magazine will be, or the grip. Okay. You could mount a light or a laser or whatever. It comes with a Picatinny rail. I think don't know if any other XDs does not come with that. So good value pistol. Sights are standard. And when by standard, they're good, because if it's not standard, it's bad. It's not great. It's not a tritium. It's not fiber optic. There we go. It's not a fiber optic, but it's good. That's all I could say. Compared with the other pistols, I'm gonna bring them up. My Walther, pretty much the same, except it has a little bit of air. It's not as close together with the dots. Now here's one that actually is more close together. This one has luminescence. I don't know, but you need sunlight in order to make it glow to recharge the reaction. Shooting this pistol, the recoil was manageable. It's more than I'm used to, because I usually shoot like 9mm, but it's not bad. It's not a killer. Of course, if you're gonna shoot on the table, you know, recoil is more pronounced, as you can see in the video that's gonna be coming up. Let's talk about accuracy, and when it compares to the other pistols. When you actually put some work into it, which I had to do, it's not a bad pistol. It's not bad in the accuracy department. But when I say that, I'm shooting this kind of ammo. Don't know much about how not reliable, it's pretty reliable, but the accuracy of this ammo, you could tell me later, comment on if you shoot this kind of ammo, how good it is, because this is what I used. Also, I don't know if these kind of pistols require a break-in period, but let me tell you, these were the first 40 rounds. I didn't complete this box that I shot with this pistol. And maybe it needs more breaking in. You could see in the video, the first time I shot it, I wasn't doing too well. And then I started to sit down and really put some fundamentals into it, and I started to shoot group a little bit better. And the more I shot it, it seemed to shoot better. So maybe I just need that break-in period. I was very disappointed the first time, but started grouping a little better, and I could actually have a more positive light on the accuracy of this 45. However, with my Walther, it really didn't need that much. But that's pulling teeth right there, I think. The grip, like I was talking about, just bring in some other pistols, because if I'm going to talk about this grip, I'm going to bring in this one. Do yourself a favor, if you all know what I'm talking about when I bring this pistol in, go find a P99, go to the gun store. I'm pretty sure they're going to either have a P99, a PPQ, hey, how about a PPS? Let's bring out that one. What else has a grip like this? The PK380. Now you're going to know what I'm talking about when I talk about this grip. Hey, better yet, let's talk about this one right here. Pick up a CZ75. I'll just say any one of them, and think about how it feels in your hand. Now I pick up this gun, it's just not the same. It's not as ergonomic. But you know what? There could be worse. Get a high point. How's that feel? But then when you get past all that, it's not bad. Although, I keep saying there could be better. Let's see, in terms of ergonomics, like I'm saying again, this does have ambidextrous magazine release, but one thing that kind of detracts from it is the fencing around the magazine release. I have to adjust my grip in order to get into there and release it better. Maybe if you have bigger hands, and because it's 45 ACP, maybe if it was a smaller pistol, I wouldn't have to reach as much. Although all I own right now are 9mm, either short or Luger. So maybe that's just me. But speak on it. It doesn't have any fencing, so I really don't have to adjust my grip in order to drop the magazine. As with this one, I mean, this is my carry, and to drop the magazine, I use my fingers on this one. Although if you're going to try to use your thumb, which is not designed for that, you do have to adjust your grip. So it kind of draws back from this particular pistol. And the fencing, the grip, it's probably out there because, I mean, look at this magazine, it's beefy. Maybe that's why it's doing that, because you know, but still you could poke it out. Maybe it's just so you don't accidentally press the button when shooting. However, I've never pressed this button by accident. Of course the Walther, no accidents there, because it's a totally different motor function. You know, it's your finger instead of your thumb, and even the thumb is, you're pushing down instead of pushing in. Trigger, speaking of the trigger, it's not bad. It's actually pretty nice compared to other pistols that I fired. You know, you have the first stage right here, you could feel it engaging, and then it goes. A little tiny bit of a creep, I could feel it, just tiny bit. A little heavy though. I'm gonna go look at the weights, I'm gonna annotate it later. Not a bad trigger, not bad. Pretty good actually, if I was to compare it. However, the Walther has the same thing, it stages in. Once you get there, you can feel coming in, you press and wait, and it goes. Very crisp, almost no sear travel at all. What I mean by sear travel is just that distance before it starts moving, and then it lets go the hammer or the striker. Let's bring in the CZ, which I've always had issues shooting accurately. Make sure it's empty, because right now, there you go, dummy. There's a little bit of creep. You can see that it's creeping back until it finally gives. So, I mean, this is a, you know, kind of a self-defense pistol. It wasn't that expensive either. Probably cost you as much as one of these, but it doesn't come as much as goodies. Walther P99 or the CZ did not come with the holster, magazine, pouch holster, or a what do they call, magazine loader. So very value pack pistol. As it is, if I were selecting a pistol and I had all kinds of choices, CZ75, P99, Glock, M1911, what else is out there, that FMP9, because of how I am, this is not going to be my first choice. I mean, come on, Walther P99, that's my first choice. But it's not a bad choice. I mean, you get a lot of goodies. If you want a value-packed pistol with a lot of goodies and that has a lot of features that, I'm telling you got M1911 feature right here, you got a Glock feature right here, Glock feature, it comes with a lot of features, and you have the chamber indicator that not many pistols come with to begin with. Very value-packed. Then this gun is for you. First gun, I always go, if you want to get a first gun and you want to looking at XDs, I would go with a 9mm first. But for home use, home defense, 45, yeah, take down that guy quick, because that guy's probably coming in loaded. Loaded, I mean, ready to hurt somebody if he needs to, because that's almost like dropping into a hot situation, trying to rob someone at their house while you're home. That's a hot situation. So home defense pistol, yeah, I'd go with it. Although I'd probably go for 1911 first, because I mean, I like the classic feel of it. Or how about a CZ97? Check that pistol out compared to this one. Although it doesn't hold as many rounds, 13 rounds. Man, I'm talking a lot here. But you know, I feel better about this one, because this is not the first video I made today. I made several. I was feeling like turd. I finally feel like I'm satisfied with what I'm saying here. But I don't know what else I could say about it. It's very well built. Holding it, very solid. I'll tell you a gun that's not solid. The CZ-P07. I don't want to call it CZ-75. I mean, let's bring in a CZ-75. This is a nice pistol. I'm having trouble shooting accurately. It could be the user, could be the fact that it's a shorter, well, the action is different. But, you know, I don't want to call it CZ-75, the CZ-P07, which I'm speaking of. That, I mean, this one is, when I got those two pistols, I had two CZ PO7s. They're actually more wise, but you know, I got to shoot both of them. This is made way better. I would get this over the PO7. No doubt about it. So this thing does have a lot of things going for it. Oh, let's compare the Glock. Would I get this over a Glock? Probably. I mean, granted, Glock comes from Austria. I can't really say much about the accuracy, but this is my first experience with the Glock. Actually, second experience with the Glock. My brother was was issued a Glock 20, which is in 40 caliber. I didn't shoot as well with that one. What did I shoot well with? I think he had an H&K. Well, when I talk about H&Ks, this you probably get this over an H&K. Do you know why? H&K is $800 for their standard pistol. Come on, this is a badass pistol, and this costs less. Of course, this might, when we talk about the value of the things to come with, this might cost less. If you take away the holsters and stuff like that, you add the holsters in, it's a very good value pistol if you want all those things, like I said. So I showed you what this pistol's about. I think I did an okay job. Like I said, this is not my pistol, so I'm, you know, when my buddy does watch this video, I don't want him to feel too bad about it. I might actually X that out, but it's not a bad value pistol. It's a very good value pistol with the stuff it comes with. A lot of good features. And it's not that big for a 45 ACP pistol, I mean, in my opinion. Not my first choice. It might be yours. It's all depends. So I'm gonna roll in the shooting clips I took earlier.
we're going to try the rifle. Around the other side. Actually, we'll go back over. All right. Now, I'm going to... Don't worry. Okay.
25 yards. Or, I'm sorry, 20 yards.